at the Super Bowl. We're broadcasting live from Radio Row. We've got 24 hours of broadcasting over a 3-day period. Jenna is in charge of all the production and engineering and doing an amazing job. And we're working her to death. Everybody in Weyburn and Mydale and Esteban would just say, God dang, girl, what are you doing?
Yeah, okay, so now I got to ask. So I just wanted to get a little bit of a background of the network. Jenna, like, what's going on? How did this happen? Like one day you were here in little old Weyburn, and now you're with this network. You're at the Super Bowl. I'm seeing photos of Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Like, what's going on? How did this all transpire?
Well, I moved to Calgary about a year ago. I had a job at Netflix, and then because of the strike and everything, I got laid off, and I met Ian, and then, he was wanting to do this network, and, started with it a little slow at the time because he was playing college football. I mean, he could tell that story in a second, but once we had a little tragedy within our network, we decided, you know what, we need to just go for full force now. So we did, and he's very, 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 very good at networking, and we launched the network last Monday, the 29th of January, and yeah, we're here. We got full access pass for the entire week, and we have a whole bunch of new stuff, like other events and stuff that we're doing, and we're that's just how it happened, basically.
Yeah, it just came together. I think if I can brag a little bit about Jenna, incredibly talented, tremendous eye for what's right when it comes to broadcasting. And once we got her on the team, she started engineering shows, she started producing shows, and we have 50 shows on the network, and she produces, I think, 13 shows here on the network, and just kicking butt every day.
From all over the world, too. I do a show from a couple in New Zealand, a doctor and a chef, and I do one
in Japan.
Yeah, in Japan. I don't want to say his credentials wrong.
So active duty lieutenant colonel in the United States Army. And so Jenna does that show. And of course, some of the people in Weyburn might remember Randy Chevalier and Sheldon Napastick from Battleford. North Battleford. Both of them great CFL stars. She's the producer of that show as well. So really doing great for the network and making great things happen for the network.
That is just fantastic. So you just launched this a week ago or so. Amazing. And you have all these shows going on already. Wow. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, so we're in 87% of the homes in the United States and Canada. So your viewers and listeners can just download the app on Roku or Amazon or any Android mobile device or Google Play. Soon, in just a week or so, we'll also be available on all the Apple platforms. And then I think we could say this, in just a few months, we'll be launching a network in Canada as well.
Wow, phenomenal.
Canadian network, but made by Canadians for Canadians.
For sure. Jen and I really believe in Canada. We believe in the greatness of Canada, and we believe it's time to have a television network that speaks to Canadians and reminding Canadians of why Canada is one of the greatest places on earth. So NGBN TV is just absolutely we put it together to reduce the suicide rate amongst middle-aged men, who are 70% more likely to succumb to suicide than any other segment of the population. And we saw a void in the media landscape, something that speaks to those men, entertains those men, inspires them, and supports them, and certainly celebrates them. And that's what NGBN is all about.
How can people check out your network?
Sure, NGBN TV, they can go to Roku, they can go to Amazon, they can go to Google Play, they can go to their Android device, and in just a couple of days, they can also go to their Apple device. Network for men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, and those that love them, of course. And ultimately, we understand men, and we a special place for men to gather, and we'll have some entertainment and some inspiration and some support and celebration.
Yeah, we have some really cool shows, hunting and fishing shows. What else do we have coming on? There's so many I can't even keep track anymore.
Live sports. We got a lot of work that we're doing with the CFL. We got hockey talk coming up. We got all kinds of combat sports coming up. Lots of exciting things on the network. And I think that the good people of your area will love what we have to offer.
We're the broadcasting company for, what is it, National Pickleball?
Yeah, International Pickleball, National Scouting Combine, and of course, right here at the Super Bowl for the next 2 days.